Hello. Hello, everyone. It's 12 o'clock. I'm here. I'm going live. I know this is kind of fast. I said yesterday that I was going to go live just because I felt the need to really get out there and start creating more connection with people. And I wanted to share my thoughts with you. So I hope that you'll join in. And I know it's just at 12 o'clock, about a minute after. So I'm not going to really wait. I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So hopefully you can share this page with a lot more people. It's actually a private group. About 2 weeks ago, we only had about 300 people in it. Now, 2 weeks later, it's like 386 people, so it is growing pretty quickly, so I'm super excited about that. If you feel you know anyone else who would like to be in a closed group community where we can have honest conversation and really connect with each other, please share this page with them. I would love that. Hello, Heather. Hi, Tacey. Thanks for joining. I'm so excited that you guys are here and timely at that. So we are talking about how to create community connection during a crisis. And we're hearing over and over, in fact, it's being pounded into our heads about self-quarantine, self-quarantining and social distancing. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that can create some anxiety and loneliness and depression and actually be a bit harmful to people. Prime example, my store is still open in McKinney, Texas, and we had a neighbor, someone who lives in the area, who used to be a merchant downtown, who now is just, she just came in, just discovered our store, came in and was looking for something, and we started a conversation, and she was a bit beside herself with anxiety to the fact where, she was chit-chatting and talking, and tears were in her eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh. You don't have to be lonely or scared or all this anxiety producing fear that's coming up from the media, especially, my gosh. Disconnect a little bit and just see I'm saying connection and then disconnect in the same breath, but disconnect from the fear-based news because it is a bit overwhelming sometimes, as we know. So let's create real connection. And how can we do that? Let's reframe social distancing to say physical distancing. Now, this is not something that I just came up with on my own. I've actually been, I heard another influencer talk about this, and also I read about it in an article as well. So it is getting out there, and people are really getting on board with this reframing of that word social distancing, because that isolation that we feel when we're home alone or just with a small group of people, our family, whatever it is, it can be harmful. And that self-isolation, no matter what your brain is telling you, it can be a bit overwhelming for a lot of people, especially if you're an introvert and you are scared to death and you don't really know what to do. So reach out and make real connection. I've got some amazing, lovely people in my life that reach out and make connection with me and with Rita every day, even though we're small business owners and it's easy to just walk into an open store and make those connections. It goes both ways. So here I am on this video to help you all make some more connections and actually be involved. This group is a great place to do it. You can always post questions and let me know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are about whether or not you're scared, or if you have an idea. Let's share ideas. Let's use this platform to share ideas on how to connect authentically with our neighbors and our friends and even people we don't know yet, because technology is amazing, and we at the drop of a dime can be on a social media platform and have thousands of people at our disposal. So there are ways to connect even though you are having to self-isolate or be in your house and quarantine yourself. So let's not really dwell on that fact that social distancing is the buzzword that everyone is using, because again, it can be a bit like a punch in the gut or a strike in your heart, because a lot of us need that connection. We are social beings. If we were animals, we're pack animals. We need to be around other people and interact and just socialize. That's what we do. We are social beings. So to have this social distancing and self-isolation can be very traumatic to a lot of people. So let's reframe that and say physical distancing. Yes, we might be in our house and be alone, but we're going to start making some real connections. So I guess I should, for those of you who are new, let me introduce myself. My name is Carlene. I am your host for the Monday Mornings with Carlene. Even though it's Friday morning, I will occasionally jump on here live and just be with you and talk about whatever comes to my mind, even if it's not a Monday. But please do mark your calendars. Join me on Monday mornings for Mondays with Carlene when I talk about all things health and wellness. I am a health coach, a speaker, an entrepreneur. I actually help holistic health enthusiasts live a better life. I also even help these same people make or create a business that they can work from home. I don't know if you know this about me, but 2 years ago, I actually created a course. It is a health coaching certification course that I was able to help a lot of people get certified to work from home and be health coaches. And besides that, I also was in another business where I helped over 400 people launch their own business. So I am very well versed in doing this. I can help anyone, especially in these weird times, because when we come out on the other side of this, things are going to look different. It's going to look really different. We may not have the same jobs to go back to. So let's think about, what do you want your life to look like? Do you want to work from home and create your own income? And if that's the case, that's a different conversation for another time, but do talk to me, because I can help you get there. I can do that for you. So send me a message, or you can put it in the comments if you like, or send me a private message. I will help you. So let me dive right back into what we're really talking about, and that is authentic connection with our community, building connection. So at this point, I do have to say, you know what to do. Smash those heart emojis because of the Facebook algorithm. We do need to do this, and just let me know that you're here, that you've joined, that you are all in for creating community. Give me some comments and some emojis. I know it's kind of silly, but the Facebook algorithm, if we have some interaction with this video, we'll put it in front of more people's eyeballs so that more people can see this and make those connections. So please, if you're on board, thank you, friends, but give me some emojis and make some comments. I really would appreciate it. So let's move forward. So real community connection does take a little bit of effort, right? It does, because even though there's this wonderful platform of social media, it can be a double-edged sword, because it makes being social very behind the screen, behind, something that's not actually getting you out there and making those genuine, authentic connections with people, where you hear their voice even, or you can see their eyes and you can actually talk to them. There's a wonderful thing, even though you're inside and you can't maybe go out and go to a friend's house and have some tea or whatever it is, you can still get on Facebook. There's this wonderful free feature on Facebook in the Messenger where you can talk video live with whoever it is you want to talk to. So you can do it by phone. You can make real authentic connections by calling people. And I'm going to put this challenge out there. Please, every single day, make real connections. And by that, I mean, you can get on a video like this and post something on social media, or just pick up the phone and actually have a real conversation with at least 2 people. Just 2 people. Make that your challenge for these trying times. Okay, so what does that even look like? Do you even know what to say? What are you going to do, right? So I'm going to say there's a couple things that we can do. When you calling somebody, that phone call in and of itself could be the one thing that is giving the biggest support to whoever it is that you just reached out to. Whether it's your neighbor, even a stranger, the elderly neighbor down the street, whoever it is, that real connection is and can be life-saving. Okay, I know that sounds a little drastic, but it really is in these times, because what if that person is too afraid to get out and even go get their medications from the pharmacy? What if you were that one person to offer, hey, I can go to the store for you, or I can go to the pharmacy and pick up whatever it is you need? And we have a friend who we were just talking with yesterday who is already doing this. She's already a role model for what we should all be doing. It's amazing. So again, another motivation for me to get on here and use my platform of 386 people and put that message out there. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world. Gandhi said that. Let's be that change. Let's be the leaders. Let's be the coaches and the healers and the people who are actually going to make a difference in our community. Let's be that person. What else? I think that the thing that really, my top 3 ways to connect, okay, is if you can do it. I know it can be a little bit weird to just get on a video and do a live, but if you do, if you can do it, if you can muster up that strength to get on a live video on your Facebook feed, you will be surprised at how many more people show up in your feed on your video, and just to say hi, just to make that connection, to see your beautiful face and to look into your eyes and make that connection. So let's do that. Let's take a chance on ourselves and do a live video, see what happens. Have you heard of TikTok? That's another platform. It's more popular with the younger generation, but if you're nervous about going live on the screen, get an account on TikTok. They're 1-minute videos. You can do whatever you want in this 1-minute video, and some of them are pretty hilarious, but it's also entertaining, but it is also a way for you to just practice being on camera and talking to people. So try it, see what you think, and let me know in the comments or just on the page. Let me know how it went for you when you did it. I'm actually going to launch a TikTok account. I created one, but I haven't gotten on there yet. So I'm doing this instead, longer videos. Okay, so my top 3 ways to connect is not just the phone, the actual phone where you hear someone's voice back and forth and you can have that conversation. 2 people a day. If you can do that, you are the leader. You are making those connections where people will say, hey, so-and-so down the road is offering to go pick up the milk and bread for your kids. Great, let's do that. Let's help each other, because it's a scary time and some people absolutely will not leave their house. But if you're healthy and you feel like you can do it and you can be that support system for someone else, let's step into that role and be the leader. If you live alone and you're required to shelter in place like my friends and family in California, please know that you may be alone, but you don't have to be lonely. So definitely, I've already said this, I'm going to say it again, limit the time that you spend on watching TV, on the television set, because it's all fear-based. It is all, yes, they're giving you great information. Get the information, process it, follow the directions, but then turn it off and let your system actually relax, because you are in a constant state of stress if you're watching that on the loop constantly over and over. Get your information, get off the TV, okay? So again, I've already said, make a video, make some phone calls, and heck, you know what? This is super easy. You can just go next door and put a note on your neighbor's doorstep. You can make a pie, put the pie and the note on the doorstep. If you're my neighbor, I would love a pie and a note. So those are my 3 easy ways. It's simple. You guys can think of these things all on your own, and there are other ways that I'm not even thinking about right at the moment. Again, I threw this thing together really quickly. So if you have ideas, put them in the comments. Let us know how you're making authentic, real connections with your community, especially during this crazy time. So let this be our defining moment where we come together and we help support each other, because again, it is a global reaching pandemic, and certain places are being devastated, whether socially devastated, business, financially. This is going to affect everything, especially small businesses. That's me. Am I nervous? Am I scared? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I need to know how my business is going to thrive. How am I going to step out of that box that we've created, this retail environment, and reach out to more people? That's another reason why I'm online, so you guys can see what we have to offer and how we can help each other and sell our products and our services and be of assistance to people. That's what we do. So is it going to look weird? Is it going to look different at the end of this on the other side? Absolutely. But this is our defining moment to come together as a community and make those real connections, because when it's all said and done and the world looks different to us, we need to still be that support system. So let's step into that role and really be those leaders and the healers and the coaches, the people that are other people are going to look up to. That's you guys. That's why you're on this page. I started this page 4 years ago, this group, and it was all about health and wellness enthusiasts and people that are wanting to help each other get healthy. And now this group is growing faster than I even expected, and it's going to grow even faster in the weeks to come, especially while people are more online than ever before. So I hope that you will share this page again with people. And again, if you're looking for ways that you might want to make an income from home, from working from home, talk to me. I can help you with that. Okay, but that's it for now, my lovelies. Thank you for joining us, for joining me. Let's talk again soon, Monday morning. Thanks. Bye-bye.